Is it Britney Spears riding in her car with her baby on her lap?
Oh, that's funny. The picture looked like it was the baby driving. The baby's I'm starving and goes to the shops.
I think it's an irresponsible thing to do. Not as bad as leaving your kid on the bacon slicer. That's a no-no. If you're in the supermarket and you think, oh, I just got to run and get some washing powder, just pop him down there. There are times you really fancy a cigarette, and it's going to be quite tricky. Like, you know, if you just cheated death in an air disaster, you really want to have a cigarette then?
I reckon they'll let you.
Yeah, do you reckon?
If you've just cheated death in an air disaster.
Yeah. But you won't care anyway, will you? Just go, piss off. Yeah. Put that plane out. I was a lawyer, and he said he was in a courtroom where the judge sentenced this guy, and there's a certain sort of cachet in how you receive your sentence. And this bloke, he sentenced this guy to 2.5 years, and he went, 2.5 years? I'll do that spinning on my cock. So he gave him another 6 months. I'll tell you what annoys me, and it's a thing I've noticed more and more, especially in themed pubs, is when you go to the toilets in a themed pub, and it doesn't say ladies and gents anymore, they put something like, they'll have pictures of 2 deer, and it'll be like Bucks and Hinds, and you go, I think I'm with Bucks. Oh. Well, the worst one is for swans, and it's a cob and a pen. And these have 2 swans, and you go, cob and pen, which one? Oh, I hate that. And I notice they don't do it with the disabled toilets. They don't have, like, a deer with an antler down like that.
Filling each other up if you with somebody else in the car while you're driving. Like, you driving, and then, you know, she rub on you, and then you start rubbing on her.
Then she says you failed your test.
Biggest problem facing dogs?
My brother really loves his dog, I think, a bit too much. And you know, no, not in that way. But you know dogs are supposed to have 7 years to our one. He gives his dog 7 birthdays a year. He gets 7 birthdays for it. But he gives it the bumps as well. The dog doesn't like that particularly. Because the last birthday is about 72. I'm a single man. Every time I move, first thing I do, if I've got phone-connected electricity, I go to the nearest off licence, I go up to the counter and I say, hi, I'm Sean, and over the next few years, you'll be seeing quite a lot of me. Never sell me whiskey. Another thing they say, if you leave your bags unattended, your luggage will be taken away and destroyed. That's the job I want. I imagine there's a big long room at Heathrow and there's some luggage at the end and me at the other end with a bazooka. And I'll blow it up and there's just sun cream and knickers going everywhere. Running through it.
Christian, you've got kids. Would you take them on holiday during term time?
I would.
Yeah, but what if you're in prison and someone says, what are you in for, Christian? Tuscany in March. Yeah, I couldn't help myself.
I reckon you'd be very respected by the other prisoners.
Yeah. I took an Alton Towers. I'm a wrong un.
Let's have a look and see whether taking your kids on holiday during term time is one of the most talked about things.
Yes, you wouldn't get much work in porn, would you, going?
Oh, God!
He's also planning to give women more opportunities, work training. In fact, it's double training for women. It's like, almost like a sort of punishment. Basically, he wants more women plumbers. Sounds like a fetish, but...
So he's trying to get more female plumbers,
I imagine he's got this idea that he comes down one day and he's got his dressing gown open and there's just women plumbers all over his house. Crawling all over it with some website, I don't know, Wrench Wench or something.
I'll flaming well kill ya!
You did it for me!
You take back what you said!
You bitch!
You cow!
That was, of course, Peggy Mitchell there.
That was like watching the Chuckle Brothers with wigs on.